This video will review the key accreditation changes NESA implemented in 2024, including changes to professional development requirements and the revised HALT policy. It will also cover the support and resources NESA makes available to support teachers in meeting their accreditation requirements. NESA has been implementing changes to simplify and strengthen accreditation processes since becoming the sole decision maker for all stages of teacher accreditation in November 2022. These changes are designed to ensure the right structures are in place so that schools, early childhood services, and teachers can focus on teaching and student and children's outcomes instead of administrative tasks associated with accreditation. In 2024, NESA streamlined professional development requirements for all teachers in New South Wales. These changes mark a significant shift in accreditation requirements and will ensure all New South Wales teachers can spend more time focusing on the learning needs of their students and children and less time on administrative tasks. NESA also reconceptualised the highly accomplished and lead teacher accreditation, bringing New South Wales in line with the national framework for HALT certification. The changes reduce teacher workload, provide more flexibility in the process, and simplify maintenance requirements. ETAMS has been updated to reflect these changes. Professional development changes. On the 16th of August 2024, NESA made changes to the requirements for professional development to give teachers more flexibility with their PD and more time to teach. These changes also bring New South Wales in line with other jurisdictions in Australia. We removed the accredited and elective PD categories, as well as the mandatory requirement to complete PD in priority areas. Teachers must still complete 100 hours of PD that are aligned to the 7 Australian professional standards for teachers, and not the standard descriptors. This gives teachers flexibility to choose PD that best suits their context and role. They no longer need to write an evaluation for any PD activities they complete. Teachers will keep a simple log with essential information, either in ETAMS or a format they prefer. All mandatory compliance training required by employers, which is aligned to the standards, can be counted towards a teacher's 100 hours. These changes give teachers greater choice and flexibility, so New South Wales teachers can focus on learning that is most relevant to them and to help meet the learning needs of their students and children. NESA remains responsible for supporting teachers to complete their PD requirements and has published a PD framework to help teachers choose effective PD. NESA will continue to conduct compliance checks of teachers' PD records to ensure the selection of PD activities is appropriate. NESA publishes and maintains a list of recognised PD providers who continue to offer PD that is relevant for teachers across New South Wales. NESA is supported by expert advisory panels to review courses and provide advice as relevant. The revised highly accomplished and lead teacher policy. On October 14, 2024, NESA released a revised HALT policy, which has streamlined the requirements for HALT accreditation. The revised policy has 4 key aims. Firstly, to reduce the workload for HALT applicants by reducing the number of standard descriptors which must be evidenced by applicants from 37 to 20, by reducing the number of modules of evidence from 3 to 2 per application, and by streamlining other application components, including the removal of the module overview statement, referee requirements, internal observation of the applicant's practice, and the lead teacher initiative. Secondly, to provide more flexibility in the process by allowing applicants to submit collaboratively produced evidence that demonstrates indirect impact on students, children, and colleagues, and by allowing applicants to be verified as fully demonstrating 6 to 10 standard descriptors at the highly accomplished teacher level through completion of a NESA recognised program. Thirdly, to simplify the requirements for teachers maintaining HALT accreditation, and lastly, to ensure greater alignment with the new national framework for the certification of highly accomplished and lead teachers. The revised national framework provided the opportunity to make it easier for accredited HALTs to maintain their accreditation. Instead of compiling a lengthy report about their teaching practice against the relevant level of the standards, HALTs will only require a verification of their practice from their principal, service director, or employer in line with the national framework. This change provides teachers accredited at HALT with greater flexibility to maintain their accreditation if they move into a non-school or service-based role that are aligned to the higher levels of the standards. Nationally consistent, teachers who are accredited as HALT will still need to complete a minimum of 100 hours of professional development aligned to the standards in their maintenance period. Support and resources. The NESA website includes an extensive suite of resources to support teachers with all stages of accreditation, including evidence guides, fact sheets, and templates. NESA evidence guides support teachers to develop documentary evidence for the relevant stage of accreditation. In 2024, to improve our support for teachers working towards Proficient Teacher, we redeveloped our Proficient Teacher Evidence Guide. The guide provides concise and explicit examples that assist teachers in schools and early childhood services to confidently use and interpret the standards to demonstrate and reflect the range of complex, interwoven practices that exist at the Proficient Teacher career stage. NESA also redeveloped the highly accomplished and lead teacher evidence guides for teachers working in schools and early childhood services to reflect the revised HALT requirements. NESA fact sheets provide key information and frequently asked questions about certain aspects of accreditation. For example, our fact sheet on understanding effective evidence in a Proficient Teacher application can guide teachers on what makes effective evidence and questions to consider when developing their evidence. We also have fact sheets for HALT accreditation on collaborative evidence, evidence of indirect impact, NESA recognised programs, and internal observations. NESA templates are designed to be used in various accreditation processes, such as completing an observation of practice. NESA Learning Hub provides a range of professional development and training for teachers and school communities online. NESA has developed a series of courses that support teachers with their accreditation, including the Proficient Teacher Orientation course, the Accreditation Supervisor Orientation course, Making Consistent Proficient Teacher Accreditation Decisions, the HALT Orientation course, and the HALT Applicant course. These courses are free, on-demand, self-paced, and can be revisited at any time to provide support when teachers need it. Each term, NESA staff run online workshops in the afternoon to support teachers with their accreditation requirements. The workshop details are published on the NESA website and are free to register. Some of our workshops include the Accreditation Supervisor Workshop, designed to help teachers understand their role as an accreditation supervisor, working with provisionally and conditionally accredited teachers. The session covers topics such as the characteristics of effective documentary evidence, reviewing annotated documentary evidence, and supporting teachers by observing them in the classroom. Working towards Proficient Teacher accreditation. We run two versions of this workshop, one for all teachers and one specifically designed to support teachers who are working casually or in a short-term role. The session aims to develop teachers' understanding of the requirements of Proficient Teacher accreditation and provide advice on achieving Proficient Teacher accreditation. If teachers have questions related to teacher accreditation, they can email us using these contact details. For more information, please visit the NESA website.